Hello and welcome to our SUTV live studio for our post-match analysis. Our game against Cardiff City here at Bramall Lane has just come to an end and we have got the win. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. I'm joined by Carl Asaba and Kevin Gage. How are you both feeling?
Our nerves are shot, absolutely shot. Can we relax a bit now? Is it all over? We've got 3 points, yeah? Is it all done?
Exactly. You can put your feet up now and enjoy the rest of your evening. Carl,
very tense, very tense. I was worried about Billy coming on too soon and getting injured, but he ran around, you know, he was our Billy, you know, chasing lost causes. Wonderful to see. Brilliant afternoon.
It was great to see him, but a shaky start, Kev.
Yeah, we weren't really at the races, you know, for first 15 minutes really, and Cardiff came out, you know, quite sharp and lively, and one or two little defensive mistakes, you know, but they didn't capitalise on them, and we gradually built into the game as we knew we always would, especially second half, attacking the cop end, you know, we're always better going there, and I think overall we were deserved winners, to be honest. I think we didn't create loads and loads of chances, but we were always the more dangerous side, and we got there in the end. We
did have a few chances by the likes of Sander Burge in the first half, but we were 0-0 at half time. We did come out firing in the second half.
I thought he looked really good today, Sander Burge. He was driving both wings, he was going through, he was causing problems, and he was very unfortunate not to score on 3 occasions. The last one at the end, he was just so composed and relaxed. You know, you're just waiting for it to nestle, but it was a good 3 points. You know, the fans were really appreciative. They understood how hard the boys worked. But another clean sheet. I thought the defence were massive second half. Wes gave us a little scare first half, but I thought him and Egan and Robinson were really commanding because Cardiff did ask a lot of questions aerially, and we answered them all.
Yeah, as you say, it wasn't a scintillating Sheffield United performance. You know, we weren't going to win 3 or 4, 5-0 with all the chances we created, but we did enough to win the game. And at this stage of the season, you know, that's all we ask for. It's a bonus if you play well and you win, but let's just get the win first of all. And we've kind of limped over the line today. You know, not our best performance, but it doesn't matter. 3 points, results have gone okay, and we'll go on to QPR.
Exactly, 3 points, that was the main thing. That was our goal, that was their goal, and that's what we've come out with, so we should be pleased regardless. You did just mention the likes of John Egan. Well, I'm pleased to tell you, I caught up with him just moments ago, and this is what he had to say. Huge 3 points today, massive congratulations. How are you feeling?
Yeah, tired. You know, it was tough, especially the first half. I don't think we started well. But second half was much better, much more like ourselves, and you know the main thing is we got the 3 points, so we're happy.
There were some massive contributions from you within that game as well. How do you feel about your own performance?
Yeah, I think, you know, defensively we had to make sure we kept a clean sheet, especially when we, you know, probably weren't at the races first half. We kept saying, you know, it's important to keep them out. It's a team effort, so you know we're happy to get another clean sheet, and as I said, we're just really happy to get the 3 points.
And speaking of that first half, do you feel like there was some sort of nerves within the team?
I wouldn't say nerves, no. It just felt like, you know, we couldn't get going. The reason for that I don't know, but we improved a lot second half, and we got the goal, which kind of gave us a lift, and you know I think we were the better team second half.
I mean, you did get the goal. What was said at half time? Because I mean, you came out firing and you got one in the back of the net.
Just, you know, telling people to get back to what we're good at. You know, the manager obviously came in and, you know, spoke, said what he had to say, and I think, you know, as players, we've a lot of experienced lads in the dressing room, so you know, we just had a word with ourselves to go out and, you know, to produce better in the second half.
Obviously, like you say, you got the goal. Was there a sense of relief? Does that take the pressure off, or does that just keep you going?
Yeah, you know, there's obviously a sense of relief when you score, and it kind of gives the whole team a lift to go and try and get the second one. We had a few chances to do that. Might have made it a bit easier for ourselves if we managed to do it, but clean sheet is really important, and we've kept a lot of them, so it's good.
We'll definitely take a clean sheet. And speaking of getting that lift, I mean, how good was it to see Billy Sharp, our skipper, back?
Brilliant, yeah. We know what he brings on and off the pitch. He's been a big loss while he's been injured, and you know I think someone clipped the ball down the line at one stage and nobody's going to get there, and you know Sharpie came out of nowhere and made a 50-60 yard sprint, got in the end of it, and it's things like that. You know, he leads by example, and when the younger lads see him doing that, you know, everybody lifts their game, and you know Billy's he's a credit to this club, and we're very lucky to have him.
Yeah, it was really great to see him back, definitely.
Yeah.
And of course, you do have 2 more games to go. QPR next. QPR did actually lose today. So does that give you the edge going into your next game?
I think, as we've seen throughout the whole season, every game is so tough. Doesn't matter who you're playing against. The championship, you know, anybody can beat anyone, and you have to be on your game or else you get punished. So we're going to have to go down there and, you know, produce our best performance, and, you know, that'll give us a chance to get the win.
So what happens now with you and the squad between now and your next game?
Just the usual, probably be off tomorrow, rest up, train during the week, and, you know, start preparing for QPR Monday. You know, we always look to the next game, and we'll you know, enjoy this win tonight. Tomorrow have a rest and back to work Monday to get ready for Friday.
Well, best of luck on Friday, and
Thanks
thank you so
very
much for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.
Great to hear from John Egan there. What were your thoughts on his performance today, Ken?
Well, he was rock solid, and for the majority of the game, he let somebody ghost past him after 5-10 minutes, which we were all so shocked about, because he usually, you know, wins them challenges and he mops everything up at the back. And for 5 or 10 minutes, the whole defence looked a little bit at ease and a bit, you know, out of sorts. But they sorted it out. And then second half, we just didn't really give them a sniff. Even when they pumped a few balls forward and they looked to try and get round at the back of us, we were solid. And I like the way he was coming out. He wasn't just doing his sweeper role. He's actually coming forward and engaging, you know, the midfield players and winning the ball quickly. And he's also what he started to do this season more is he's drifting out from the back with the ball, in possession with the ball, and drifting into midfield. Whereas before he's just sat in the back three. He's getting a bit more adventurous now in his old age.
Oh, that's what we like to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Carl, anyone else stand out for you?
Well, I thought Sanderberg was really good, but Egan's second half, I thought he found a yard of pace. He was shaky first 10 minutes, but so was all the defence. But he grew into the game, and he had such a solid display second half. It helped us with yet another clean sheet.
And we say it time and time again, but having the skipper come on, it just lifts everything at the lane, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's the talisman, isn't he? You know, he's my player of the year. We've already talked about that pre-game. You know, the whole place gets a lift. But apart from that, he does such an important role. I mean, Carl will touch on it. You know, when he's chased this ball down in the corner, which everybody has given up, but he could see it wasn't going to go out, and he knew it was important to not just give him the goal kick. So he chased it in the corner. Eventually won the throw on, and
that's his experience,
up
isn't
another
it?
minute or two, you know, of vital time with 5 minutes to go.
And also, he was getting his body in and you know, he didn't get a penalty, but he builds the pressure on the defence, you know, by putting his body in the right way and them getting away with a chance that could have gone against them. It makes them think about the next tackle. You know, they're wary because, oh, well, that one they wasn't given, but if I do it again, it will. And he just asks question after question after question. He's adored by everyone. He never lets us down, and that's probably, it's as big as the 3 points, his successful return.
And I mean, Bramall were on their feet. They were elated with that win, as are we. I mean, Kev, we've said how important it is. We've got 2 more games to go. Another 6 points would be nice, wouldn't it?
Another 6 points and it's done, just about, yeah. I can't see anybody winning all the games, you know, there are other games. So 6 points does it for us, yeah. 2 difficult games though. I mean, QPR away, they're not kind of in the race anymore, but they may have a sense of disappointment, but as we've mentioned earlier, that they just play with a bit of freedom. What is absolutely certain is we do not want to go into the last game of the season having to beat Fulham, the best side in the league. So let's hope results go our way and we can get it all done and dusted next Friday, and then we can all go out the weekend and have a bit of a playoff promotion party.
Well, speaking of QPR, do make sure to come back and join us on SUTV Live. That's on Friday from 7 p.m. for a 7:45 p.m. kick-off. Guys, it's been absolutely amazing to be in your company and have your thoughts today. I always love watching the games alongside both of you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Go and celebrate the win. And thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we hope to see you back here on Friday for more football drama.